All right, everybody, welcome to game number 2 in a best of 2, level 0 versus Spicy Thieves. Level 0 baiting out Doom and Brewmaster, and Spicy Thieves baiting out Tidehunter and Outworld Devourer Lycan, the final ban of phase 1 for level 0, and we'll see what Spicy Thieves decide to go with. Last game, in case you missed it, we saw Spicy Thieves take the game with their Terrorblade and Medusa, and an excellent, the other 3 picks were excellent to enable those 2 heroes to go late game, providing a lot of control, a lot of peel, and a lot of burst damage to win team fights before those heroes came online early. But level 0 certainly did not give up easily. For about 15 minutes into the game, they were pretty commanding. I mean, Sniper and Tiny don't really need that many items to get things going, and they got going, but a couple small mistakes turned into a big advantage for Spicy Thieves, and level 0 ended up falling. You'll see if they can come back in this second game, and they start off with a strong first pick in the Earth Spirit. Meanwhile, Spicy Thieves, without thought, go for the Clockwork. Well, I'm sure they thought about it, but without thinking, without wasting any time. That's a better way to say it. I mean, level 0 still have all of the time in the universe, though, so I don't know why Spicy Thieves have 1 second less reserve time. Maybe it's a handicap. That critical 1 second. But with Earth Spirit and Clockwork picked up, it does mean we should be seeing a lot of early game action, much more than we saw last game, where supports were relatively stagnant, usually just rotating in response to the occasional gank based on the rune. And Spicy Thieves also going to get a Witch Doctor. Definitely a very aggressive opening picks for Spicy Thieves. They want to get kills, and they want to get a lot of them in the early game, so we'll see how that goes. Witch Doctor likely to max Malediction. That's kind of the build right now. But you're against an Earth Spirit, and level 0 could pick up another roaming support if they want to get super aggressive. They could pick, well, let's see what they go for. And they go with the Disruptor last game. It was pretty reliable. I'm nervous about it, although Glimpse does save you from that Clockwork pretty hard. Spicy Thieves going to ban out Faceless Void. Yeah, I like the Disruptor pick a lot, actually. It's great against Clockwork. Easy to save teammates from the cogs. Or the Battery Assault chase. Level 0 going to ban out Terrorblade and Spicy Thieves. Let's see what they get. They got rid of that Void already. Maybe something they might have considered for themselves with the Witch Doctor. And they do have first pick in this next phase, but it's kind of hard against excuse me. It's kind of hard to play Void against Disruptor at times as well. That silence is a real pain. Spicy Thieves waiting on their next ban. If we look at what happened last game, maybe they get rid of the Sniper, but I don't think level 0 would go for it right now. It'd be risky to play Sniper against such an aggressive support duo, and they're just going to go with the Storm, which they banned out last game. And level 0 getting rid of Shadow Fiend, a good call with a Clockwork in the game. Spicy Thieves are waiting now. Let's see what they go with their next pick. We're waiting for all 3 cores from both teams.
10 seconds remaining.
Unless it's a core clock. I don't think it is. It's not really
5 seconds remaining.
Popular right now. I don't remember the last time I saw an offlane Clockwork. But in theory it could be. I'd prefer it as this roamer, though. Get really aggressive, find lots of kills, especially to try to compete with this Earth Spirit. If you roam around to where he is, it's going to be pretty close as to who wins that little skirmish, and it'll depend entirely on the cores. But both teams right now ready to brawl, it seems. Although Spicy Thieves currently better at it because Witch Doctor is just a better early game fighting hero than Disruptor. Taking their time on this next pick. There's plenty of good stuff still in the pool. Like Puck if they wanted some roamer, but they're going to go with the Batrider as their offlane hero. I do like that a lot. It's not too much to worry about against Earth Spirit Disruptor as Bat. Unless you get silenced before Firefly comes up.
10 seconds remaining.
A really excellent pick for Spicy Thieves, actually. That's a really good pick this game, I feel like. Against that support duo, it could be ruined. It could be ruined by level 0's core picks, but we'll see. As it stands, I think it's fine, and I don't think there's any non-supports in the pool that just completely wrecked that hero. Earth Spirit's not bad against it. Disruptor also decent. The Glimpse is pretty good against it, so we'll see. Level 0 probably not completely screwed by it. In the lane, I think it's going to be really hard for them to deal with almost no matter what core they pick. Maybe Gyrocopter. Maybe Gyrocopter can keep up with the bat in the lane in terms of just not dying to it. Gyrocopter has been pretty popular lately. Juggernaut also not bad, can spin away from the Firefly. Don't have to worry about it too much. I also like it against Clock and Witch Doctor for the same reason. You can spin out of Cask, you can spin off Maledict ticks, you can spin away from Battery Assault. So there's a lot of reasons I like Juggernaut for level 0 at the moment. I think they need a core like that too. Something that can kind of capitalize off of the Earth Spirit rotations. Also, again, save you from something awful like getting burnt to death by Bat Rider. And they're going to grab an Omni Knight as well. A great hero. Just overall, really cripples the Witch Doctor in the sense that Witch Doctor's ult is physical damage. Purification also can pretty seriously hamper Maledict ticks, as it is based off of health loss. Not total health loss, but how much HP you had when he cast it versus how much HP you had when it ticks. So if you were at like 100 HP when he cast it and then went down to like 10, you're going to take a lot of damage. But if you're at 100 HP and you go to 200 HP, you're going to take almost nothing. And Spicy Thieves grabbing a Luna, excellent pick. The Witch Doctor and the Clockwork both going to be able to make great use of her damage aura. And a lot of early game kill potential. Spicy Thieves draft is shaping up rather nicely. Level 0, though, are very flexible in what they can go with in the next few cores, as they have a great team to enable it this time. You have Aggression from the Earth Spirit, Defense from Omni Knight and Disruptor. Omni Knight also going to be kind of hard to lane against once he gets that Repel. And they're going to go with the Gyrocopter. Yep, level 0. I like that pick for them as well. Similar to the Luna, a good fighting hero early. Throw down a call down, throw out a flat cannon, and get the party started. Homing Missile also going to be actually pretty annoying for Bat Rider to deal with in the laning phase. Rocket Barrage can help set up for kills pretty easily. And with Omni Knight repelling it, giving it Guardian Angel, Gyro is happy to be sitting in the front lines where his spells can do the most work. Now Spicy Thieves, both teams going to need to ban out some mids. Let's see. Shadow Fiend's already gone. Good. That would have been really great for Spicy Thieves, though. Actually, wouldn't have been bad for level 0 either. Level 0 can't go for a Storm Spirit. Tinker is still available. I do like that for level 0. Puck also available. Tinker going to be banned by Spicy Thieves. I think if Puck were to be picked, I like it more for Spicy Thieves. They have other alternative damage sources on their team versus level 0 who just really have the Gyro. So it's not very good for level 0. They could go for a Queen of Pain. I think if Earth Spirit lands his spells, they have plenty of control. Queen of Pain, hard to gank. Could go a Linken's against the Bat as well. Outworld banned. Sad face. That's so good against Bat Rider. Death probably going to be banned by level 0. Invoker also still in the pool. Their Sniper is still there if they want it, but I do not like Sniper this game for them. I would really like to see some bursty hero like Queen of Pain. Death Prophet was just banned by them. I think that would have been a better pick for Spicy Thieves than themselves, though, so probably a good call. Although, actually, it would have been good for them, too. But maybe they just don't like to play it, and that's a completely reasonable reason to ban a hero. Level 0. So besides Queen of Pain, Templar Assassin would be pretty good. The Refraction would get eaten pretty quickly by Clock and by Witch Doctor, but the burst damage from it, very, very potent. The Refraction, though, is basically useless against Bat Rider, Witch Doctor, Clockwork. I've talked myself out of TA. I think TA is mediocre for level 0. It helps them kill objectives, and they may want a tower killing hero. No, not Pugna. Not enough reliable damage. They need, I feel like Queen of Pain just looks really good to me for level 0 right now. For Spicy Thieves, I like Puck a lot. Zeus is technically an option for level 0. I don't think it would be the worst pick in the world for them. Good vision against Bat Rider. But they're going to go for the Dragon Knight. That's just like the old reliable mid. He's tanky. He does good damage. He pushes. I think that does fill a few of the roles that they needed. Yeah, I do like the Dragon Knight mid pick a lot. It doesn't need a ton of items to come online. It's a decent initiator as well, because he's probably going to go with Shadow Blade or a Blink Dagger. One of the two is usually picked up on that hero. Going to be really tanky. a nice single target, reliable stun, and good sustained damage. That's kind of the theme of level 0. Good sustained damage and decent control. Their comp is pretty well rounded, and Viper picked up by Spicy Thieves. A nightmare lane for Dragon Knight incoming. Alright, so taking a look at this draft. Both drafts are decent. I like both, but if I'm looking at just how the lanes are going to go, Spicy Thieves have better lanes. Viper is going to ruin Dragon Knight's life. Viper actually would have been pretty good for level 0, now that I think about it. I always draw a blank on like the heroes that are available for whatever role. Let's see how Dragon Knight does against this Viper. He's gonna need some help. Has an Earth Spirit though, so definitely not all by his lonesome. His passive is gonna be really, really good for him. Keep him reasonably healthy. But he probably doesn't kill this Viper, and a gank on him wouldn't take too much to be successful. So expect support rotations from Spicy Thieves, and level 0 may not be able to be the pacemakers in this game like I think they might want to be. But I like Cumlord's chance in the offlane a little bit better than Kiss's. I think Bat could struggle mightily against an Earth Spirit Disruptor Gyro tri-lane. We shall see, though. Okay, well, welcome to game number 2 of Spicy Thieves versus level 0. On the side of level 0, who are the Radiant this time. Cloudy playing the Gyrocopter. Frosty on the Disruptor. Cumlord playing the Omni Knight. Fred on the Earth Spirit. And Hex is playing the Dragon Knight. Meanwhile, on the side of Spicy Thieves, looking to steal this series in a 2-0. It is best of 2, so no one will be eliminated at the end of this. LDK playing the Luna, playing Batrider is Kisses. Panda playing the Clockwork. Cine on the Gyrocopter, and playing the Witch Doctor is Cabo Brox. Both of these teams, what I really like about both of these teams is the drafts are very straightforward and overall very flexible. Both teams can take it late pretty reliably. Although I think level 0 are better this time late game than Spicy Thieves. Dragon Knight and Gyro will be better than Luna Viper. Viper will fall off. The mid game, though, pretty handily goes to Spicy. Maybe not even handily. I would say it just narrowly favors Spicy Thieves because they have that Gyro who comes online early. It's really going to come down onto the Batrider initiations, and if Omni Knight's able to get his spells off on the right heroes at the right time, if Earth Spirit's going to be able to land his abilities.
Or peril.
And it looks like even trades, and Kisses, speaking of trades, going to get bullied a little bit here, but should be a-okay at the end. But Hex, it's right-clicked by Cabo, showing him who's boss. The Witch Doctor treating him for something, just trying to get that premium out of him. This lane right here is probably the worst lane for level 0. Their other lanes aren't bad. Their other lanes, it's pretty even, but this lane is awful. Hex is going to struggle horribly against this Viper, especially once he gets Nether Toxin and breaks his passive. Until then, his passive will keep him pretty fine because he's Tango Blood, but up top, it looks like they're trying to bully this Omni Knight, but he should be okay for now. Didn't get trapped in that cogs, but now it looks like he's body blocked in. Cumlord, he needs to get out of here. Looks like he is able to slip around through the tree line, jukes Cabo and Panda, and works his way out of there. Nice play. The slippery Cumlord. Meanwhile, at bot lane, Batrider playing about as scared as Cumlord is. Oh, but this time Cumlord trapped inside the cogs. Panda and Cabo getting right clicks on him, but he's got 7 armor and a fair bit of reach, but he's zoned really, really hard. We'll see how long that lasts. but at the moment it's not looking great. Fred trying to trade up with this bat, needs to be careful. There's sticky napalm charges coming out, and that could be bad. Now popping the Firefly, 3 stacks onto Fred. Fred doesn't have a stick either. He's burning up. He's taking a lot of damage. The roll blocked by Kisses, and Kisses gets first blood, but might cost him his own life instead. However, for an offlaner, first blood is plenty worth dying for. And now a salve popped, but immediately broken, and Cloudy not going to pursue. Kisses going to TP back to his tier 1 tower, but may have just wanted to TP back to base as he's out of regen. And there isn't any, there isn't a shrine up yet either. Cumler not going to be able to get any bounty runes. He's completely zoned. Nightmarish offlane for him, but we'll see if he's able to catch up at all. The Lucent Beam coming out. He's getting pretty low. Cast going to come out as well. He has Purification. He's going to be able to get it off. No. The Luna Aura giving Witch Doctor the damage she needs to find that kill with the right clicks. Spicy Thieves starting off strong in this early game. Their lanes are very, very good. Flat Cannon. Just a little bit of tease out onto this Batrider. Batrider brought himself a salve. And Omni Knight's still level 1. What's worse is not just level 1, he is like super level 1. He's been in range for 1 creep. LDK managing creep equilibrium very, very well. Denying aggressively. And just keeping things even for himself. Disruptor trying to pull. Manages to get a pull off, so this should help. I mean, he only got half the wave, but that's still fine. Means you won't really be double waved the next time. But you do get less of the creeps, so. Still level 1 on this Omni Knight. Without an item like Iron Talon, he can't really catch up. He's going to rely on those bounty runes to get things going. Clockwork finds Panda. Yeah, Fred. They're standing on top of each other. My bad. Battery Assault beating up on this poor Earth Spirit, but now that it's over, he might be able to get away. He has a boulder, but might just be able to walk this off. Has a Fairy Fire in case things get too salty. Cogs popped, but it's not enough. Now Batrider trying to find something, but Frosty makes the smart choice and just TPs away to play it safe. Doesn't want to get caught by this bat, who's already having a pretty good time. And Luna almost double the CS of this Gyrocopter. Spicy Thieves are doing really, really well, maybe riding the momentum off of their Game 1 victory. Now roll forward in the mid. Cinny getting kicked back. He's in trouble. There isn't enough mana, but there's a DD rune. Hex needs to pop that if they want to make sure they get this kill. Fred gonna die. DD rune is popped, but oh no, he popped it a little too late, and now he's stuck in the cogs. Won't be able to find anything, it looks like. Hex maybe caught in the heat of the moment. Didn't pop that DD rune when he had the opportunities to auto-attack that Viper. And Panda rotating at a nice time, popping those cogs and keeping them away from his Viper. Viper now getting that kill. The gank turns backwards on them. Repel coming out from Cumlord. Cumlord level 2, so that's pretty good. Pops us out, keeps himself healthy, but they won't be able to find a kill up here. Gyrocopter, though, speaking of kills, might find Kisses the stun. The Rocket Barrage doing a lot of damage, and I don't think this Batrider gets out of this one. There is no glimpse available, but the Rocket Barrage is all it takes. And Cloudy finds that kill in the bot lane. It's still 10 CS behind that Luna. However, Hex is doing much better than I would have thought he would, frankly. But uh-oh. Maybe spoken a little too soon. He gets trapped inside the cogs, but he's so tanky. Look at that. He's just ignoring Cinny's damage. I thought Viper would be the impossible to kill one, but Hex, man, he is a wall. This explains that. 5 armor, 3 HP regen combo with your Dragon Blood. That's just look at that. 21 armor, 15 HP regen. Wow. I love that he bought the Helm of Iron Will first. That's an excellent choice. So the mid lane going far better than I anticipated, and the off lane going far worse than I thought. Fred up here now. Looks like at least coming out onto Cumlord. Cumlord needs to get the repel off. He does, but might just get right click today, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to get happen. And now Fred trying to roll out. We're going to be able to get away. The Lucent Beam does catch him part way, though, and a couple more right clicks should do the trick, but he might be able to juke them to the tree line. Pops that Fairy Fire, is alive for the time being. Panda chasing him down. Fred juking away for now. There isn't a rocket available. The cogs do cancel his salve, but he still got that salve off. And now Witch Doctor behind the trees looking for something. Purification coming out. Cabo is here, but they'll steal that bounty rune, but they don't find Fred. Although Fred might have just walked into his death. He gets a nice kickoff, but it's not going to be enough. He'll go down to Panda. Cloudy going to have those phase boots soon, and then things might be a little rougher for this Batrider. He may look to make the most of his sticky napalm while he has this arcane rune. It's a 2.1 second napalm, but he needs to be careful now. Cloudy level 6, getting the rocket onto him. And he's definitely looking to go for a kill. Call down coming in. Oh, kiss himself goodbye. He's getting so low. He's going to go down. One more right click. Gets those napalm charges off, but he's not going to burn. Or is it? Cloudy just narrowly surviving the flame break. Going to TP to the shrine to try to keep himself alive. LDK also level 6 though. That eclipse going to be something they need to worry about up at this top lane. But despite this lane going really bad for them, things aren't looking terrible elsewhere. They're going in on Hex though. They get the Nether Strike onto him. He's very, very low. The Battery Assault and the Cog going to be available. And looks like they'll get this Dragon Knight. It takes some doing, but they do it. Looks like they're trying to go in onto this Batrider again. A rocket. Frosty needs to be very, very cautious against this Batrider. The rocket barrage are doing a lot of damage. Frosty just keeping out. Will he be able to make it? And he does just barely survive, granting Cloudy the killing spree. If he had got that Disruptor, it would have been fine for him, but he didn't. So things not completely terrible for level 0 yet. It's not great. Their offlane definitely needs to be going better than this. Omni not the best jungling hero. Like if Bat was having the kind of lane Omni was, it'd be fine because it's a Batrider. He can jungle really, really easily. Also, the Earth Spirit struggling quite a lot. He hasn't been involved in any kills. He really, really wants to be Hex. That regen's starting to kind of not be all that it's cracked up to be. Viper damage over time, all is going to be enough to get through. Now Viper Strike going in onto Hex. Hex could be in trouble now, trying to pop this bottle charge to get whatever healing he can. He's still alive and should be just fine. Viper unable to kill him by himself. Ping's coming out onto the Clockwork. And do they know that the Batrider is here as well? Meanwhile, Eclipse popped. LDK finds Cumlord, but Fred able to slip away. However, not quite so mobile as Frosty. Frosty gets that glimpse off, but may not be able to escape the Batrider and ends up walking towards them. Wants to try to get whatever he can. Panda in trouble. The call down doing damage, but is it going to be enough to kill him? And oh, a nice slow onto him. The Rocket Barrage will still finish him off. A dominating spree for Cloudy. Hex finds a Witch Doctor up top as well. So Spicy Thieves lose both of their supports across the map, but they get something of their own. Oh, the Disruptor did just die. Kisses has a lasso, but needs to be cautious going into this. If he gets caught in that kick, he could just die. But fortunately for him, there isn't any mana. A roll forward, slowing up Kisses. Kisses' infused range up's working for now, but he's still getting very, very low. Pulling the gyro with him may not be what he wants, but actually looks like he's going to find it in the phase boots on cooldown. Has six stick charges, pops them, has a rocket barrage, a nice kick, connects onto 2 years, but Cloudy getting very, very low, going to go down to the flare, and Cumlord unable to get the purification off, needs to repel himself, is alive for the time being, still slowed by that Viper Strike, but not taking that damage. Cogs are available, but he's still so far away. Pops purification on himself, the shrine on cooldown. He's trying to get out of these cogs, but it's just a death trap, and he's going to go down. Cine, they find 2 kills, 2 big kills, the Omni Knight and the Gyrocopter. A nice lasso and good rotations to keep their heroes alive from Spicy Thieves. Level 0 struggling a little bit. Fred rolling forward, not quite hitting his remnant like he planned, so he might actually die here, taking a lot of damage. The kinetic field not going to do a lot, but the slow from Gyro, and the burst damage is going to be enough, but Fred's going to burn to death. Now it looks like Frosty might be looking for that glimpse, but not going to be able to find it. So kills 6 to 11, and net worth Luna on top with Gyrocopter following just behind her. Viper and Dragon Knight almost dead even. Hex, ooh, just barely burns to death to Cine. A killing spree on the Viper, and now he falls a fair bit behind on that death.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Finds that with the poison attack, and now with the double damager in this mid tower, going to be bullied down a little bit. Shouldn't die. The only thing about Spice Thieves, their only real pushing hero is the Luna. Although I suppose you could say the only real pushing hero for level 0 is the Dragon Knight, who I have not seen ult just yet. I wonder if they try to make a play here. Is there a Dire Ward up here? Hex 2 levels behind this Viper, and now quite a bit of gold behind as well. That death really set him far apart. Gets spotted out by that flare in the tree line. The vision provided by that flare is going to be really, really difficult for them to deal with.
Dire's bottom tower is in turmoil.
Meanwhile, Gyro with a gigantic wave at bot lane. But it looks like mid a fight may break out. Fred caught in the trees with Panda. But will he have any help at all? Fred needs to get out of here, tries to roll away, unable to do so. The Death Ward comes out, doing some nice damage to Hex. Hex taking up so much of that Death Ward, but he's very, very tanky and will be fine throughout it. Cumlord getting pop the purification on him. Cloudy now down here, needs to be cautious. The call down coming in. They see Cinny. The Rocket also is trying to TP out, but will he be able to? He's getting so low, but no, he gets stunned and then dies. So they get one, and then they comes back onto the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor trying to TP, gets stunned immediately. So they find their Retribution, getting 2 heroes, but they do deny their bot tower as Jaro TP'd away, but they still got that tower. And meanwhile, Luna free farming. And both of these cores having a great game, but Spicy Thieves still ahead in this by a few thousand gold. Not an impossible lead, but level 0, their room for error is slowly dwindling. Haste Room bottled up on this Dragon Knight. He's going to be trying to go for that arm. Then went for the Soul Ring first. Call down pops. He's going to farm this ancient stack that they got setting up for him. God, is that 2 Prowlers? Ugh. Most disgusting camp in Dota. Yeah, you need to be careful, Cloudy. That camp is hateful. Oh, it looks like in mid they're going in onto Hex. Hex got hook-shotted, but everyone seems pretty far away. Hex needs to get out of there. I don't know why he would stay to fight, but it does have a haster, and so perhaps that's why maybe wants to get a few licks in. This ward is going to do a lot of work for Spicy Thieves, too. It will allow them to engage into otherwise very dangerous situations with all the information that they have. And the Flare already lets them do that. The information for Spicy Thieves is very, very good. And level 0, gonna need to be cautious. Speaking of caution, up top, Cumlord needs to get that repel off. He does get it off. He could TP out now. There is no hook shot, but the repel duration a little too short. Probably would have got canceled by something else. Some beam gonna connect onto him and pops the purification with the Mask of Madness. He's gonna get chased down. Battery Assault, and Panda finds himself with a killing spree. And the mid tower does eventually go down. Spicy Thieves slowly building a lead in this game. Their cores are slowly pulling ahead of level 0's cores. Yasha complete on the Gyrocopter. He's going to be going for his Saint and Yasha. Luna with her Mask of Madness completed, going to be going right for her Manta style. No surprises there.
I dig that.
None of that Ags Luna nonsense. Yet. We may see it. Who knows? Cabo with that Death Ward. Maybe they're going to try to look for someone down here, but there isn't really anyone to jump on, so.
I'll take that.
Now the support's cutting the wave at bot. Popping a flare into the sidelines here so that they can spot anyone lurking, but there isn't anyone. So that flare just, it's going to help that Batrider so much too. Armlet complete on the Dragon Knight. Viper with his Dragon Lance done. Top tower getting low. TP coming in. Nice kick to stop this Luna for the time being. TPs are going up to the top lane. 4 TPs. They need to be very careful. Batrider has his blink, and I'm sure he's eager to debut it onto a hero like Hex, but it doesn't look like he's going to be fast enough to find him. Although a hook shot is available, I don't know that he can find it. Oh, Hex might just walk into it. Panda lining it up, does manage to connect it. The cogs aren't out just yet, but now he just popped them. Malediction pops Death Ward as well. Hex in serious trouble. There's so many enemy heroes in the neighborhood. A great kick, but it's too late. Hex gonna go down. The Disruptor ult coming out as well. Frosty in trouble. Trapped in the pit with the Batrider. That's not really he wants to be. LDK with a killing spree, kills off the Earth Spirit. Gyrocopter gonna go down as well, while Disruptor gets picked off. They lose 4 heroes in no time flat. Spicy Thieves slaughter level 0 in the first real team fight of the game. Although level 0 were very spread out in that engagement, weren't able to get all their heroes to the right place at the right time, and Hex just got himself caught in a really awkward situation.
Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
And now this tier 2 mid tower going to be pushed at by LDK, but these heroes are up. They may not get it, but I mean they might too. Clockwork lurking in the wings wants to do something. A nice kick coming out. Doesn't manage to stun on one, but they do get the rope off. But now the rope going to be broken. But it may be too late for Fred anyway. Fred just going to die from light click jump forward from Batrider Hex, or from Dragon Knight. They're going in onto Batrider. Cumlord tries to run in, has their degen orb, but it doesn't really matter. And they're forced back. Lucent Beams just harassing them away. things not looking good. A 9k gold lead in favor of Spicy Thieves at just 16 minutes. 8k, and it's back and forth in terms between 8 and 9k. XP also very much in their favor. They've claimed all of the tier 1 towers and a tier 2 as well. Meanwhile, level 0 have only claimed 1 outer tower, and that was denied. They're really far behind in the economic game right now. Luna with 10k net worth, 3k ahead of the Gyrocopter. Dragon Knight tied up with the Bat Rider and the Viper. Flair is going to be providing some information. Roshan is up. One of these two, I think Spicy Thief should go for it. Pings out onto Hex. Bat Rider Lasso is now available. Jumps forward, gets him with the grab. He doesn't have a 4-step. A kick comes forward, but it's not quite going to latch. And Hex able to just kind of walk it off for the time being, but now he jump forward from that Clockwork. Clockwork throwing out that hook shot. He's getting very, very low. He's burning. He needs to arm that toggle, but it's so hard to do against all that damage over time. And Panda finds a mega kill streak on their Clockwork. Without Dragon Knight, I'm not sure how much they can do in this fight. This tier 2 tower at the bot lane also going to go down, and a 10k gold lead found for Spicy Thieves, who may soon be knocking on High Ground's door. Level 0 do have excellent high ground defense. Their team fight combo could be devastating, just with the Earth Spirit, Gyro, and Disruptor. But positioning from these supports very aggressive, making sure that if anyone gets engaged on, it'll be them, not these ever so important cores. LDK now beating on this tier 3 fortification on cooldown now. Sitting the wrong team. Off cooldown, a rocket coming forward. No tier 3 claimed yet, but it doesn't look like Spicy Thieves are willing to give up just yet, and they will kill that rocket coming out. They do have a ward here as well to prevent any of those informational games being played.
Dire structures are fortified.
Rocket players providing information with fortification. Now down, this tower getting low, a kick forward onto Cine. Cine getting low, a hookshot onto Hex though. Hex could be in trouble. Cine throws out that Viper Strike, but it's too late. Nice! Oh, Disruptor ult catches a couple. The call down as well, doing a lot of damage. Rare Parrot gonna get very, very low. They've already killed off one of the supports. The Wish Doctor dies. The Guardian Angel gonna buy them some time. The Eclipse didn't really do that much. And now LDK himself getting low, but it's a double kill for the Bat Rider. Now Gyrocopter getting low, but it's a double kill for him as well. And now Glint's back kisses. They went up high ground. They got that tier 3, but it cost them so much. 5 heroes dead, and all of the cores save that Omni Knight, surviving a fantastic play from this Disruptor. Frosty with a beautiful Static Storm, ruining the lives of these supports. Witch Doctor unable to turn on Voodoo Restoration, throw out a cask, anything. He just died inside that Static Storm, and a massive 4.5k gold swing in favor of level 0. They've still got some work to do, but that's a great way to start your comeback. Now, will they be able to keep it up? That's the question. Without the tier 3 there, level 0 don't really have as much of an advantage. Spicy Thieves probably pretty happy to go up high ground without that. They may turn their attention to Roshan as well to ensure that that doesn't happen again. A great Guardian Angel was probably one of the only things that kept them alive in that fight, and Frosty's nearly picture perfect Static Storm got them started on the right foot. Gyro starting to catch up. Dragon Knight now ahead of the Viper, going to be going for a Hood of Defiance. Excellent choice for him. Omni Knight with a 4-staff completed will give him some good positioning. Cabo stealing the bounty rune. Witch Doctor also looking for his own 4-staff. He's got it.
Hey, where'd you go?
Viper with a Maelstrom now. Kiss is invisible. Hookshot coming out, but not going to connect on anybody. They thought they knew where he was. They won't find him. But this ward gives a lot of info. I wonder if level 0 are going to be able to find and de-ward that. It could set up for a really gnarly initiation if they don't. Static Storm is now back up. Thunderstrike damage picked up by the Disruptor. Wants to get some more of that damage put in. BKB going to be Luna's next choice. Gyro with the flat cannon. We would keep these waves cleared pretty easily, but he's still a little over 2k behind the Luna. Hex also fairly far behind, and only with defensive items at the moment, really. The armlet is a pretty good tool for his damage, but it's not like a Maelstrom or something, which we usually see Dragon Knights go. And of course, Shrines now vulnerable, and the bot Shrine already claimed by Spicy Thieves, helping them to resecure that gold advantage a little bit. This Ancient Stack found something that level 0 would really like to get, but unable to do so. And Luna, man, she got low from that. These creeps are so mean. Unfortunately for level 0, not really any hope for them to get that stack. Yasha down on the gyrocopter. He's gonna farm some stuff up here. Finds a small camp stack. Luna, I don't know if Gyro wants to fight this chick. She's crazy. LDK just watching the gyro farm, pinging him out. He should probably try to TP out if he can. Witch Doctor's on the way. Clockwork also going to launch a flare. Doesn't find him just yet. Gyro, you need to be so careful, buddy. Luna can see you. Pops that one. The Eclipse coming in as well. He's lucky it's tanked up by some of the camp, but it doesn't matter. He dies to it anyway. Very bold play from level 0. A little deep there and for a little too long. Maybe after farming that little stack like this, probably should have TP'd out somewhere. Maybe hid up here and then TP'd away. But got a little greedy. But I guess when you're behind, those greedy plays may seem the most appealing. Spicy Thieves still with a pretty good lead and look like they're going to claim this final tier 2 tower. Likely have to be given up for free by level 0. Yeah, and there's no way they defend this. Not without the Gyro for sure. Clockwork looking forward as well. Good ward though, will provide them some information. That ward did get pinged though. Yeah, Witch Doctor finds it and they'll kill that off. Dragon Knight farming the jungle a little bit. Gonna need some more damage on him for sure. Definitely want that level 15 as well. Start picking up his talents. Attack speed's probably either is pretty good, but since he went Soul Ring, I'd suspect he goes to the attack speed. Now it looks like Pink's going out. They do find one ward, and they're going into the Roche pit. It should be pretty obvious to Radiant that Roche is happening. Their Shrine up here is dead, though, so they need to smoke, and they need to go now, and that's exactly what they're doing. Level 0 on the move, but will they be able to get to Roche in time? It's getting very, very low. Dragon Knight's not even there. He doesn't even have a... He does have a TP, but would have to TP very, very far, and they're not going to be able to get this in time. They're wrapping around the long way, but it's too late. Roche is dead, and already on LDK. A little bit of a slow reaction time from level 0. Perhaps if they'd gotten a good team fight combo, if they could have done that fight even without the Dragon Knight, but now they may be without the Dragon Knight in the next coming fight. Hex hidden. They see him in there. He's trying to TP out. He's spotted. The lasso does cancel his TP, and now Hex is in serious trouble. Even if he gets his hood off, he's just going to die. He pops it, but he's dead. It's over. He has buyback, but really unfortunate that he's going to be forced to use it against an Aegis high ground push. That rocket finding him, and Spicy Thieves cleanly executing their game plan. Going from Roshan into a kill incredibly quickly just sets up for a very simple high ground push. And we'll see if Spicy Thieves are going to be able to break the base this time. Frosty with his ult available. BKB not yet done on the Gyro, and Gyro no buyback. Clockwork hook off cooldown. Omni Knight is there, has a Force Staff. Luna pops her Mantis style. The creep wave coming in, backdoor protection, not going to last much longer. Fortification should be available. A nice good throw things up, a jump forward from him. Omni Knight gets Repel off on himself, has a Force Staff as well, forces the Clock out, or Clock forces himself out, and now he's being chased down by the level 0. A stun onto the Clock. Glimpse back, they're going to kill him off, but will they be able to get any more off? This Kiss is pretty low, and now a rocket coming out, but Omni getting low. A nice gyrocopter ult comes out. Gates claimed the first life. The Viper ult goes off onto Fred. Fred getting low, but a great magnetize so far. If he can get that Geomagnetic grip up, he can get AoE silence. The Eclipse coming out as well. They kill off the Gyro. They kill off the Earth Spirit. Gyro has no buyback available. Hex is by himself trying to man up against these guys, but he just can't. He's not strong enough, and he'll die. That's 3 cores dead. And GG just called, or 3 heroes. Omni did buyback, but ultimately it will not matter. Spicy Thieves claimed game number 2. They ran away with it in the early game. And it will be a 2-0 victory for Spicy Thieves. Level 0, though, definitely showing a lot of potential. A team to look out for, I think, in this. The Spicy Thieves with very clean execution. In game 1, they were a little shaky for the mid-game there, but this second game, the second they got an advantage, they ran away with it. Beautiful transition from objective to objective. They took that Roshan, immediately found a kill at bot lane with that Clockwork Flare, and turned it into a high ground push. It was really just excellent Dota from Spicy Thieves, but level 0, I liked the draft in this second game a lot better. It just was unfortunate how their lanes worked out, and Spicy Thieves just seemed to play a little bit better. But level 0, I'm looking forward to seeing some more from them. So congratulations to Spicy Thieves on their 2-0 victory in this best of 2 series. Again, no one's eliminated yet. It's just the group stage, but the playoffs shouldn't be too far, and Spicy Thieves now looking pretty solid going into the playoffs. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the cast as much as I enjoyed doing the casting, and I look forward to seeing more of everyone coming up soon. I will be doing a marathon cast of Epicenter Open Qualifiers this weekend as well. I'd really appreciate your support. Thank you all so much, and again, congratulations to Spicy Thieves for their 2-0 victory. I'm Nefarious, and I'm signing off for tonight.